Yeah, okay.
This is freaking Dragon Ball Z now.
Yeah, try that, Chris. Go climb a mountain, stand on top of it, and just go ah.
No, better yet, go to an exploding planet and get super angry and then start screaming.
That too, that could work.
That sounds very lucrative if I'm honest.
I mean, it's probably going to be difficult to get to another planet, so maybe just blow up the Earth instead.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Earth program.
Schmodcast, Chris, get it right.
Hi there, I didn't see you come in.
We're here for our 7th episode, I believe, now.
If that's wrong, just double it over.
I believe this is our 6th episode.
Find out.
We'll
Yeah, it's
figure
7.
it out. Yeah,
7.
I thought so. So, we're back. Me, Matt, and Chris are here once again. Yeah, weeks, how they been?
Boring. I worked, I slept, I ate, and I ordered Persona 3 and 4, and a Red Hood helmet.
Sounds like a very productive week.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, okay.
He was preparing for a productive week.
Preparing for, yes. Like, I think I bought... Not bought, I didn't buy anything, but I was playing... I completed Transformers War for Cybertron.
How does it end? Who wins?
It's not... It's...
Germans.
Yes, the Germans win.
Germans win.
The Germans win.
They get all
It's
of...
basically Transformers
Damn communists.
They get all of Cybertron Poland. Just all of
Cyberpol.
Cyber Poland.
Yeah. So basically, Megatron gets Dark Energon, starts corrupting everything. He corrupts the core of Cybertron. Optimus, not Optimus Prime at this point.
Optimus.
Yes. So it goes to the core, and the core says, I'm going to have to shut down for a few million years.
Sorry, brah.
Sorry, bro.
Bye.
So,
I gotta take a power nap for a billion years.
and you've got to, so when I power down, the cover is going to be unhospitable, so you need to go and... Because it's
Yeah,
What for robots that don't breathe? Okay.
they need energy.
They need orange. Yeah, exactly. They
Gotta get fix.
They have their needs.
They're weird little cube
How do
things.
they live on Earth then?
There are energon deposits on Earth.
Why?
Because that's the
It dripped down through
Okay,
space.
if you want to...
Yeah, see, in Transformers universe, gravity in space.
Yeah.
And then when
Rain space.
Optimus goes to the core, since there's no more primes, the core gives him the Matrix of
Scarlet
Leadership.
Witch says no more primes.
Yeah, gives him the core, the Matrix of Leadership, then he becomes Optimus Prime.
Optimus Prime.
And then the end of the... Because this is pre-G1, like it's set in... It's canon, and it's pre-G1. So it shows them starting...
Is it also in the canon of Beast Wars?
I would hope so.
And then it's like two cannons
I
together
think
on Optimus Prime's arm. So it's like
it's firing...
he's shooting the story
So it's firing Optimus Primal?
Yeah.
But yeah, and then they build the Ark, and then Fall aside, there's a big jump in quality and everything. Like they gave this thing a massive tune-up. Like it shows them launching the Ark and being attacked, and it goes 6 days earlier, so they showed up the build up to leaving Cybertron, which is really, really cool, because that's one universe which I love, which is Transformers, and they have all these audio logs, and that's, anytime I finish a battle in an area, I'm like, I must find audio logs.
Collectibles.
I don't know, it depends. We've had this conversation before, fuck it.
Yeah. But I
Chris,
care.
what have you been doing?
Yeah.
Did we talk about on the last podcast where I'm making a SpiderMan?
No, that was like, we talked about that after we turned off.
Right. Yeah, I'm making a
Big time Spider-Man.
big time Spider-Man costume.
Big time.
Big
Beef
time.
time.
Beef time Spider-Man.
Beef time.
Big time.
Yeah.
And the lights came today, and they're pretty cool. They're waterproof. So
And then green.
yeah, I don't know. I haven't.
Oh, I mean, we
I need
followed
a-
around with a bucket of water. Those lights are waterproof, you know.
Thanks.
They need a 12-volt battery, so I need to get a 12-volt battery.
Is the 12-volt battery going to be waterproof?
Probably not. No.
Let's test that theory.
It can.
Chris,
Could be.
Yeah.
Put it in
We'll
waterproof.
find out.
Put it in a Ziploc bag or something.
Well,
I was gonna get East of West, but that didn't come out.
that's probably...
Because he lied. Someone lied.
Someone lied.
Really.
On the website lied. It said Wednesday.
Maybe
Maybe
the
last Wednesday.
store just didn't get any.
Yeah.
I don't know. On their on their schedule that says it's out.
Yeah.
Well, Wednesday.
Well, it's out there somewhere. Xbox.
Wow.
Yeah. Xbox One have now released a new smart match system for online matches. Well, that's gonna come with it anyway.
I thought that was already announced.
No, well, they've released.
I'm pretty sure they did that with the live conference.
Well, they probably did, but they released specifics very recently.
Right.
So basically, it works as if it will be based. You'll be grouped with people from your age group, skill level.
What if I want to play with little kids?
Stop.
Everything's gone to hell since the space Nazis took over.
Those Cybertronian dots.
Cyberfinger, you cyber.
This is just gonna be.
Ever since Cyber Mao, Cyber Hitler, Cyber Mussolini all came together to take over Cyber Earth.
Oh jeez. So the reputation goes up or down depending on how many reviews you get, like negative or positive reviews. But you can't.
I've heard that.
But you can't.
Before.
But it's not.
That's what 360 does.
Yeah, but it doesn't work in the sense if you get flooded with bad reviews in one day, so you get 1,000 reviews in one day, you won't drop a tier. It kind of filters it. It has a special system.
I heard that before.
Yeah.
Because they were trying to make the reputation more meaningful rather than just
Underground pro.
Well, it's not even that. Just get 5 of your friends to say you're good, and you can't go up or down from there. Yeah. And it doesn't do anything. It's just little stars on your.
Well, this actually now allows it to go up and down. You actually get ranked properly now.
Yeah.
Rather than just being.
No.
Who is the best person on?
Who's gonna do that?
They've got an algorithm or something for it.
Oh, so you don't have to physically
algorithms.
No, you have to obviously report the person, but there's an algorithm for sorting.
Nah, fuck that.
I don't care enough.
No.
I don't care about this person was most dissatisfactory in this game.
But obviously...
You know when people...
If you want to show someone that you're displeased with them, you teabag them, you put your balls in their face.
Yeah, I don't want to...
That's how I rate their game.
I don't want to open up another menu to teabag them. I just want to teabag them. But no, it's like on Facebook when people say, like and favourite, and no one's doing that. If you subscribe, that's it. You maybe give them a like, but who favourites shit?
So our stuff...
Just by the by, like favourites.
Who favourites on YouTube? Do you?
Not really.
Do you?
Sometimes.
Do you actually?
If a video is impressive enough, yes.
If I need it,
but a video is really impressive enough.
Yeah, I just, favourite... It's more time to do stuff that's not needed, where it's just because you can see the likes, but you can't see if anyone's favorited your video.
A bunch of buttons to be able to do it as well.
Yeah.
Like is just favorite is. I completely forgot that Sega, basically Atlas, the people that made Catherine, Trauma Center.
I was gonna say, what else have they made? I've seen their name. What was that tactical game that was on the GBA and the DS as well? Yeah, that's it. I think they did Advance.
Yeah, essentially they went bankrupt a while ago.
Yeah. I heard about that.
And they're up to get bought by Sega, the other companies.
Didn't they just bring out Arena?
No, that's been out for
years now. Said in this.
No, it hasn't.
Son for Arena, yeah.
It's been out for years.
A couple of years, yeah.
We just went into HMV and Matt was like, "Look, it's still on the brand new section."
Really?
Yeah.
You're talking about Persona 4 Arena.
Yeah.
You're talking about Persona 4. Persona 4 has been out for years.
I'm thinking about Persona 4 Arena. It's only came out recently.
I'll look it up on Metacritic right now.
Please do, because I'm confused.
Yeah, basically, it said that they owe debts of 24.5 million yen.
Whoa, okay. What's that in dollars or pounds? So
Dollars.
Roughly $224 million. And
it's not a billion.
It's not a billion, but it's still...
Like what?
Bidding has reached 203 million for Atlas.
Alright.
So what is that? Atlas? The
game.
Is that the name of the company?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to...
What was I searching?
You were searching for Persona 4
Arena.
I'm pretty sure it's not years. At most, it's a couple of months.
I think it's yeah. Atlas I've seen Atlas's name on a lot of things.
March 1st, 2012.
That's been a year.
Oh, July 26th, 2012.
Been a year then, almost.
But the way you said it made it sound like it's been since 2008 or something.
Yeah,
I suppose. But like Atlas has been around for a while, but like I've not had that much of a connection as I did with THQ when they went bankrupt. You know? Like,
yeah, but what was your connection, Saints Row?
Saints Row, and I really liked that game, and I really wanted a sequel. And I played some of the older games, like back when I was a kid. They did the Paradise Time Force game, which I played.
I bet it's shit, wasn't it?
As a kid, it's awesome. I probably go
shit
back
now.
at it. Yeah, I probably go back at it now. It's probably.
Your childhood was shit, Lawrence.
What did it Gizmo?
Was it
Monkey Island, bitch.
Fuck yeah.
I was generally sad when THQ were going down. I was like, no. Yeah.
Well, they got bought by like 8 other companies. So.
Their properties got split.
And the kids got split up.
Yeah.
Terrible thing.
It's
Taken
terrible.
to different homes.
It was a terrible divorce.
Now the parent company or whatever and gets to see him once every weekend.
In Cyberland.
And his dad gets depressed and drink some cyber whiskey.
Siski?
Cyber whiskey.
Siski. It's whiskey. You're saying
Safe word will be
No, my
whiskey.
cyber safe word.
Cyber safe word will cyber safe word will be Swisky.
What do you get, Chris? What do you find?
Have you seen Everquest?
The new Everquest game, I've heard of it.
Yeah. Have you
I
met?
know that they faked it in the Simpsons game called Neverquest.
Really?
Which is rather comical.
Right. Well, they're bringing out a new version that looks really cool. It's you know, our issue with the Cube World is like, why make Minecraft? Why make a clone of Minecraft if it looks like Minecraft, sort of thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the issues are addressed.
It's that. It's like it's an MMO that looks complete. It looks like that, essentially.
Okay.
But it's Minecraft as well, so you can dig down
Cool.
and to get to dungeons and stuff, and like destructible cities and areas and stuff. It just looks really cool.
That's a pretty cool idea.
Yeah, it's like all cell shaded.
Getting there, Chris. Don't
And,
worry.
yeah, I don't know. It just looks really fun.
Like,
I'm not into MMOs anymore because they take too much time
because I know they did
and memory.
because I know EverQuest 1 and 2 happened like ages ago. And
Yeah, pretty
the first one was good, I've heard, and the second one didn't meet expectations, so then that series declined, and then they're bringing it back.
Everquest Next.
Yeah, so, and I'm hearing lots of people saying, oh, I can't wait for this, but I'm hugely skeptical.
Huh.
Yeah, I still need to get
A squeaky toy?
what's that game called? That we were going Guild Wars 2.
Yeah.
Still need to get that because the
Oh, we're gonna get it a release and we're gonna play it and years
and
went
then when
by.
and then released, it was like 40 quid, and we were like,
fuck that.
Yeah.
Also, I couldn't run it at the time.
yeah. And then like the one in game was like 70 quid.
No, it was even more than that, like 100 or something, because it was like they could only get pre-orders for the collector's edition.
Yeah, nah.
And it was just like Insanibles, which is cray. That'd be cray.
Did you just mix insane, cinnamon, and bold?
Yeah, Insanibles, yeah.
Incinnable.
Animals.
Insane cinnamon balls, yeah. Why not? Have you seen the trailer for the Batman multiplayer? Batman
No,
Arkham-
but I know what it is. It's like
Batman Origins.
you get the Batman and Co team. You get the Joker and his elites, and Bane and his crime elites.
They place it as 3v3v2. So you have the
This is
so
the
yeah,
It's
trailer.
Bane in Origins.
yeah.
Cool.
So you have your villains having
Yeah.
a team of 3. They're against each other, like a deathmatch style.
Yeah.
But also you've got Batman and I believe it's Red Robin. It looks like in the trailer, hunting them down, trying to stop the corruption spreading through Gotham, and then disrupting the kills. So it's kind of like I almost equate it to Assassin's Creed multiplayer, where you have you're chasing someone who's chasing someone who's chasing someone who's chasing you. So like it works almost like that. So you're against each other, but you're against the 2 opposing side teams, which I think is a cool idea. Because like they're mixing, obviously they're keeping all the Batman's moves and sneaking through vents and ziplining everywhere, but they're mixing in I think it's third person or first person shooting with the villains, which is a pretty cool idea, I think.
What's that? Gotham Imposters or whatever.
Gotham City
that.
Imposters. It's
Yeah,
not bad. It's like the story is
TF2 mixed with Batman.
Batman.
Yeah.
So basically, Batman goes away. While Batman goes away,
And the Joker goes in.
yeah, there are imposters who have their own makeshift Batman gear.
All I can imagine is like Batman and Joker in Hawaii with like hats and shit.
So what do you think they're doing now?
It's good to get away for a while.
Yes, when we don't have to kill each other every day.
Getting a nice turn around that gap in my mask around my mouth.
Yeah.
What drink would you like? Pina coladas!
One mojito!
So like with Gotham City imposters, they like make their own makeshift weapons out of anything they can find. Really,
Yeah.
It's not a bad.
I saw
game.
the trailer for it, but it was you had to pay for the
Not anymore.
let me get to it. When it first came out, you had to pay like £16, but it's free now.
It's just not a bad game. It's fun.
I can't be bothered to download it.
I've played.
It's not a game I'm interested enough in.
I played like a couple hours of it. Again, like you said, it's TF2 with Batman, but I prefer. I've not played enough to TF2 to say I prefer TF2 over this or vice versa. But it's fun.
I think we followed TF2 when it
I was
out.
there when the hats
When
came
it
in.
happened.
I was there
Before
when
everyone
the
was like,
store came.
well, you're there before everyone went hats.
Trade me, bro.
I was there when they had the first Halloween special.
Yeah, that was good. Where it was just like literally
And you're
pumpkins.
like, they've got achievements for a special time of the year.
What? This is the first time.
Which you can get all year round, but whatever.
And you got like a special ghastly gibbous, which is like a top hat.
Yeah,
that's
I
all
got that.
Q-whiff and shit. And you're like, wow, okay,
And
it's
it's
just
like
a free
cut.
hat, but nothing else. Like worth like a penny.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I
I see.
miss the old. I don't want to sound like an old person, but I do
Back
miss
in my
the.
hair.
I do miss the old TF2 because they had this really cool map that I could never find again. It was essentially 2 wooden towers, and there was just snipers on each side.
2-4
No,
on the either side of it.
no, it was like an arena. It was like a small map, but
Mm.
like both sides they had like elevator shafts, and you could walk up them, and you just.
I don't like.
And then at the top they had like a boarding like pirate sort
And it
of
was
thing.
just snipers.
No, you can be whatever,
Mm.
but like snipers set up on the thing. But you could be like a scout or a heavy, and you could go across and capture the points down.
Right.
It was really cool, and I couldn't find it. It was
Maybe they just continued it.
nah, it's probably still out there. I just can't remember what it's
In
called.
the ether.
It was just yeah, he had really cool maps, and then my personal favorite is just Orange because it's simple. I can't remember if it was in the original one, but like you have trenches or whatever, and then you have a big tower in the middle.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Yeah.
I do like that.
That's very simple. It works.
It was just really
different.
good, yeah.
It was.
It works very well.
And there was like loads of glitches that you could do on different servers, which were pretty fun to find. Like you could, one of them you could get into the skybox. One of them you could stand on top of their spawn. One of them you could stand on the fence, or you know. It's
Yeah,
just
there's like
it's
one where anyone who can grenade jump or whatever can get into the enemy spawn and just literally kill them as soon as they spawn by standing behind.
Yeah, and then you have the no gravity ones where the scouts can just jump into the spawn. Well, anyone could just jump into the spawn because of no gravity. But some of them then had sentries, like automatic sentries that shoot them.
Deterred them.
So
I see. Why is
I could go back and play it again. TF2.
Yeah,
We haven't played it in a while. We had
It's how much gig is it now?
11?
it's something like that.
A billion
15 now.
gig, probably.
Yeah.
But every now and again we seem to go back because we played it for like 2 months straight, didn't we?
Yeah.
That was pretty
times.
good.
Time well spent.
But yeah. Why is the Abstergo logo on your screen? Are you a Templar, Matt? Is that something you never told us? Do we have to kill you now?
Well, you're not an assassin. So
You don't know that.
Yeah, I do.
I don't think you do.
Also,
They've revealed the.
the modern day exploration is going to be purely that exploration in Assassin's Creed 4.
Cool.
You're also playing as a employee of Abstergo.
So it's nothing to do with Desmond.
No.
Again, probably.
They just say, thanks to cloud storage or something, they can go in.
That's kind of
What
lame.
have I been saying about cloud storage all this time?
That's kind of lame still. That's
I don't
because
know.
of cloud storage, we can access Desmond Mill.
Why kill him? Why
I
kill
don't
him?
know. If you look at some of the... Like, you've
So-
got your own little booth as well, which looks like you can collect trophies or whatever.
So you're a Templar.
Yeah, but
In
apparently
modern
you've got morality choices that you can either become... Yeah, exactly.
Kind of looks like what Black Mesa should have looked like.
It's kind of futuristic.
Yeah.
So will that affect how the ending of the game goes?
I have no idea.
Because they have variety
They
choices.
say
you
it's
have
not
to.
going to be press X to make a choice.
One of my
It's
subjects.
just like it's not press X to choose a side. It's going to be like subtle things. Apparently.
Good.
One of my things was actually on Assassin's Creed that the development team at Ubisoft, they already know the end of the franchise.
I saw that.
They've already planned out
That's
how
good.
they're going to end. Yeah, I
It
guess.
means they're not going to milk it. Hopefully.
Exactly.
Yeah, but they might carry on like a spin-off or something,
Yeah.
which probably will happen.
It's best
but
to have. I think if you're gonna write like a big game like they are, you have to definitely have.
it's good to see.
Have your end point so you can work towards it.
It's good to have an open endpoint, like just one sort of dot of how you're going to end it, and then how you're going to get there can vary. That's good. But if they know exactly what the whole last game's going to be, then that's probably too much.
I don't know. Could be. It could be. Could not be. But I still.
Depends on how they write it, to be honest.
Yeah, but I still like the
a
idea.
shitty
Like,
ending's a shitty ending, whether they planned it from the beginning or not.
Yeah.
True. But also, same could be said for a fantastic ending.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So, I hope it is gonna be good. That good.
So all in all, it doesn't matter.
Pretty much. Did we talk about Pokemon Treasure Lab last week?
What's that?
I saw
It's a completely pointless product.
I saw it on.
Is it like
Cerebi.
that?
No.
Like Nintendo Pokemon dogs?
No, it's you get this gigantic thing to put your 3DS on, and then you plug 2 little cartridges in the top of the treasure lab,
It's kind of
and you see how much damage one would do against the other.
It's kind of Skylanders-esque.
No, it's not.
Like, yeah, with the tokens and stuff.
Wait, wouldn't that
Yeah,
be
that
able
element,
to
yeah.
just do on Street Pass?
You can do that on Cerebi. You can look up.
Oh,
It's 2 times damage.
right.
It's just shit product.
It
It remains to be seen whether it's shitter than Infinity Gate or not.
You have to buy the whole.
Yeah. I'm not.
It's not. It's only in Japan anyway for now. I'm definitely cutting that out.
Oi, oi, oi.
Huge shot of shin. So when I was scrolling the internet,
What?
Say that again.
when I was scrolling the internet,
Right.
I found something that I'm not
Deeply disturbed.
not deeply disturbing, but something I'm.
Why would you shit in a cup and then pour
No.
it on a man's head?
No. But
Lemon Party? What's that?
GTA 4, 5 even, was allowed classification in Australia.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Yeah, well,
Politics time!
yeah, but it's related.
You can Photoshop a sign for politics sign and just.
Woohoo!
Yeah, with that sound like. But I don't get it. Why allow GTA 5 and disallow Saints Row?
Because they said it's a gangster
Wait, hang on.
simulator. It's
Say,
not a
but-
simulator.
say that again. What?
They allowed GTA 5 into the
Yeah.
country, but they allowed it classification.
Yeah.
But whereas Saints Row
Probably
4.
the highest
Are
classification.
you kidding?
No, for reals, that's the thing.
No. I'm saying why you don't get it.
No,
GTA 5 is Saints Row. Have you seen Saints Row 4?
Yeah.
Smacking up people with purple dildos and
Yes, but
taking drugs and
okay,
so
if you're
much
gonna
stuff.
go, this is what. Let me finish. GTA 5 is the GTA series is more steeped in realism than the Saints Row series is, right?
Yeah.
So they will openly reference sexual acts, drugs, and alcohol and stuff like that. And
They'll probably ban lots of it.
We
No, they
went
haven't.
through this. We had a conversation.
yes, we had a conversation about why Saints Row 4 was banned, but we did not have a conversation because this didn't happen at the time. Why on earth would they let a game with such realism?
The point is, why do you fucking care?
Because it's
Stop banging the table.
ridiculous. What you probably guys don't care about this, but when I look at, let's be honest, gaming is not taken seriously as a thing at all.
Yeah,
in
it
public
is.
eye. No,
It depends
to the
who you
public.
ask.
Most
As
If
of
you ask
recent.
the dead Roger Ebert, God bless his soul, he'll say video games aren't art.
most
But I would beg to differ.
people who are not people who are not into video games, which is quite a lot of people, will and been forced on by the media that games are pretty much evil and they're not respected art forms, as you just said, or not respected at all because they they will damage your kid's mind. And
as of recently, maybe last 5 years, I think they're more regarded than a lot of
more
things.
regarded, but not quite.
They're
When
classed up by movies now. Like they have premieres and like fucking spend so much money on films and
but
games.
that's the company spending money, but it's not widely accepted like by governments and stuff. Like you can put those things in a book and it's fine. It's in a book, and sometimes you can find a story in a book is more graphic, and since it's all happening in your head, it can be more graphic than what you're seeing on a screen from a video game.
Okay. As I said when we were talking about Saints Row, I understand where you're coming from, because it's understandable that perhaps because GTA is more realistic, it would have an even greater effect on people than Saints Row.
This
because
is my point.
you can see that Saints Row is clearly
Satire.
being more,
Yeah.
At the same time, I can see it from the Australian government's point of view, because Saints Row is so overly ridiculous and overly vulgar.
No one's going to take it seriously or something.
Not that, but
If everyone would take it seriously, they let it in. But carry on the point.
it's the fact that it's pretty fucking disgusting. To be fair,
Yeah.
I don't mind it. I like the disgusting stuff, but you have to see it from their point of view.
To be fair, the Australian system of rating everything is wrong. I don't care. It's not even that. It's just it's not government run. It's corporation run.
Right.
You know the ASRB.
ESRB.
Yeah,
European
the
something.
one that we have. Some of them are government run. That's I think what the little blue triangle or diamond is on games. But then you have the red one,
Which is like the movie one.
which but you have it on games as well.
Yeah,
and
which
stuff.
is the BFC.
You have it on some comics as well, actually. But that's corporation run.
Yeah.
That's why it says this game has not yet been rated. Whoops. So I don't know if Australian is all government run or all corporation run. But either way, they don't rate it anything properly. Like some things that are really bad could be like 15, but some things that are really fine and childish can be like. Wait, have I fucked that up?
Did I speak right?
Yeah, you go. I mean,
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but
stuff that's fine is rated bad. Stuff that's not fine is rated
Well,
alright. Yeah. But
it does
either way,
make sense. It does aggravate me
You're
to
not
a
going to be
point.
playing it in Australia.
Oh, of course not. But like,
are
it
you moving
does.
to Australia now?
No, but
Damn.
How are we going to continue the podcast when you're in Australia?
it when I hear that, it just
Yeah, I get it.
aggravate
It
me.
pisses you off.
It does. It's like
A lot of countries are like that, though. They don't like
it's
anything.
just it's silly. And
South Korea.
It's the man trying to keep you down.
they're actually recently decided to let video games back into the country now.
Yeah,
John
but yeah.
Gunn, he thinks, man, I really want to play Modern Warfare.
Video games.
Oh goodness! Can we stop, please?
But yet they couldn't play it on the internet because they don't have internet. Cyber touch-up keys.
Stop! So, we have the 12th Doctor has finally been announced.
Old guy. I like him.
Peter Capaldi. Peter Capaldi. Whatever his name is, their name is. I've never heard of him.
He was in World War Z. You'll recognise him when you see him.
I've seen his face. But,
Scottishman.
what else has he been in? IMDb?
He was in Getting On or something, that British...
is that the one with Ian McKellen? Because I know Ian McKellen did a comedy on ITV or something.
It's not Ian McKellen.
No, Magneto?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was in Mr. Bean, apparently.
Huh.
Doctor Who 2005.
Ah, that's funny. In World War Z, he was part of the World Health Organization. Who? And now
Oh,
he's playing
shit, yeah.
Doctor. That World War Z was not a film. It was a massive hint.
Yeah. It was just one big Easter egg.
It's like, he's going to be a doctor.
Remember when we saw it? And I leaned over to you and I was like, who? Like, I picked it up and I completely forgot about it since then.
Don't bullshit me. Don't pretend you call this.
I didn't call it. I'm just saying, who? No, what did I say? I made a pun. It was like, do you think that's where they make Doctor Who? But, what's he been in? World War Z.
Mm-hmm.
The Thick of It. Penguins of Madagascar.
He was in an episode of Doctor Who.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I
I've
just
heard
said.
about that.
2005.
Your thunder
Yeah.
was so close.
I read this article. They're saying everyone's pissed off because he's already been in Doctor Who. Like, he's been in more than once. He's been in a few cameo points.
Yeah, and that doesn't make
I don't know. They're just pissed off.
which makes no sense. Oh gosh. Yeah, I saw that. I think Sean posted like something about people are complaining. He said like all the actors like Chicken and Martha, Amy Pond, and someone else have all played at least 2 roles in the series, not just their more prevalent roles. So
I know Rose has.
Yeah, Rose is in Billy Piper.
The first one, yeah.
Yeah, Billy Piper. She used to be a pop star.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, she was a 90s pop star, and then when I heard, Billy Piper is going to be Doctor Who, I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
The thing about Doctor Who is they choose people that not many people have heard of, or at least kids, because like Christopher Eccleston at the time he was around, I didn't know who the fuck he was.
Yeah.
Then David Tennant didn't know who he was until Doctor Who. Matt Smith. Still don't really know who he is.
Yeah, he hasn't really made his mark yet.
Well, he was only in it for like... It's got to be like 2 years.
2 years now, yeah. It wasn't as long as the Tennant run.
Apparently it was 4. And I was like, no, that can't be right.
That
It
can't
wasn't
be
have
right.
been 4 years.
Because I know the Tennant run was like, was it 5 years?
He was the longest because Eccleston only did 1 series.
Mm-hmm.
Then it changed to Tennant.
Oh, I like Tennant as Doctor.
I got bored after a while.
Yeah.
When they switched to Martha was boring as fuck. Then they changed to
Donna,
and she fucking pissed me off. The only thing I like Catherine Tate in is The Office.
she's in The Office.
The US one, yeah.
Huh. I've watched like some of Catherine Tate's own sketches, and those are funny.
Some of them piss me off.
It's my...
You don't like British
I
comedy,
don't...
though.
No, I don't like women comedians.
I don't know, some of them are all right.
Misogynist.
That's
Some of them are okay, but
I
the
was
majority...
that woman's on Mock the Week sometimes. Short hair, short blonde.
Blonde hair. She's alright, she's kind of got an annoying voice though.
You're not so. It's not Sarah American because that's
No.
Get the fuck off TV.
short blonde hair.
Go eat a cake.
She's like young
Yeah.
and not fat.
I know who you mean.
I think I know.
do,
I think I know who you're talking about. Oh, yeah.
What was it? Do you win? I'm low on batteries.
Apparently, there's been rumors about Red Dead 2,
Cool.
which has been
It'd
interesting.
be difficult to set it after Red Dead Redemption
Yeah,
because it's kind of getting to the point where it's like almost World War One.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it ends in the late 1800s. I mean, it's not like the next day or something, but it's
Yeah.
getting to the point where if you wanted to have it be
How long was the time?
prequel, I would guess. Yeah.
How long was the time span of Red Dead 1?
Can't remember. I know it ends in late 1800s.
Because I know they said it's been ongoing. Well, quick excerpt from.
Because you finish by playing as his son, don't you?
Yeah, because from the CEO of Take Two, it's been ongoing not just to preserve the Grand Theft Auto franchise, but also to rebuild other franchise. We think can make permanent. We need to, whether it's Red Dead franchise or the Borderlands franchise or the Bioshock franchise or others, Civilization, for example. So that is from the CEO of Take Two. So basically, he's saying,
Okay.
yeah, there's possibly a Red Dead 2 on the horizon.
Either way, they're comparing it to Civ.
I think
And
they
that's
did
been,
Civ. Well,
like-
no, but compared, but
It's been around since the world was born.
yeah, pretty much. I do like the Civilization.
It's been on... What was the first system?
PC.
No. What was the thing that Monkey Island was on?
DOS.
No, Commodore 64.
Yeah, that.
Commodore.
Yeah, with 14 floppy disks.
Oh, yeah.
And like you were talking, playing the game, and it was like, stop, music stops, everything stops.
Did it even...
Please
Did it...
insert disc 2.
Did it even say that? I thought it just froze.
No, it
Did it
freezes
say
and
please
say,
insert?
please
Yeah.
disc 2.
Okay.
Oh, discs.
Our time
But
has
then it
jumped.
got to Monkey Island 3, and Everything got better. Voices, music,
Graphic.
splendor, wonder, excitement.
It's funny now.
Clouds.
It's like,
everywhere.
it's funny. Like we sometimes like I sometimes complain about the amount of discs for one game. Like I know because at least on 360, Final Fantasy 13 had 3 discs.
Oh, did it have 13? That would have been better.
That would be funny.
3 discs. And I know one
Just a
had
disc
also
per
had
title.
I know one had 3.
1 disc for the title screen.
And then like now you say like Monkey Island had what 14?
No.
The first one had about 14.
14 floppy disks. Like we got nothing to complain about.
Well,
When you think about it.
I played Monkey Island, so.
But
You don't have anything to complain
But obviously-
about. I do. I'm important.
me, all the time.
Yeah, and now you can get Monkey Island on your phone.
How times hath changed.
Basically, everything old has probably been ported over to your phone, so you can enjoy that all day.
That's a
every
reason
day.
to get an iPad, by the way.
Yeah.
All the games and stuff.
Monkey Island.
You can get all the new
Seriously?
Monkey Islands.
It was just my foot.
Okay, I fired out my butt. All the new
My
Monkey
sphincter
Islands.
stretched and gas from my rectum came out. Jeez, little poop pad.
Oh,
A couple next.
can you smell that? That's my poop
No,
in my
a couple
butt.
next gen things before we tie up for this section.
I haven't even finished yet.
Whoa!
Well,
You know
we
the
spent
new...
5 fucking hours talking about Australia.
Oh come on! But,
Just give me 2 minutes to talk about Monkey Island, God forbid! You know the new ones that you got, the is it Telltale?
Yeah.
Telltale.
Yeah. They're on iOS as well now.
A lot of the time.
I don't feel compelled to play
No,
them.
they're not.
They're okay.
No.
I haven't played all.
Yeah.
The only Telltale game I've played is Walking Dead.
Telltale on a whole.
You play
are pretty good.
Coconut.
Oh yeah, that's Telltale.
You played 2.
I played both.
Dude, the fucking opening is like Telltale.
Boom, boom. And you're like, yeah.
It's been a while since I've played Pokemon actually.
So,
I want to play. Oh, play! Should have put
Indeed.
multiplayer in it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why
exactly, yeah.
That was
That's why I didn't
what
play
I thought.
a lot of it. For,
That's why I thought they brought out 2 was to add multiplayer, but they didn't.
That's why I kind of stopped playing after a while because there was no multiplayer. I would love to play Pokemon with you guys.
I think
would be
that's on
cool.
iOS as well, Pokemon. I know it's
multiplayer.
probably not. I know it was on Arcade, Xbox Arcade,
Yeah.
and PS whatever.
Yeah. PS Network.
What?
PlayStation Network. PS.
Okay.
Yes. Thank you for elongating that for no reason.
Ubisoft say they're going to announce a new next gen title at Gamescom.
Another one.
Yeah, totally new thing. So
Any
like,
hints?
as far as I know, no, they just said
Watch Dogs
title.
2.
Yeah, so far.
Because of the incredible response that Watch Dogs got when it released, it hasn't come out yet.
We're gonna bring
Kill him!
Kill the non-believer!
silence.
So, yeah, I thought that's
Do you know anything about it? Or-
I just heard that it's just rumors at the moment. There's no real solid details, but Gamescom's at the end of this month, I believe. So that's
Better be good, Ubisoft.
this is where
Tokyo Game Show as well. That's-
Oh yeah, that's happening this
This
year again.
week.
Jeez, it's so quick again. Oh jeez. And then also planning to relaunch the Xbox
Sorry,
One.
Grandma.
Yeah, relaunch the Xbox One again at Gamescom as well. Like,
With all the updates.
yeah, they're pretty much they're rehashing everything. So basically saying, you remember that whole thing, E3 on a press conference? That didn't happen.
Just come up
This-
on stage. What's his name? Major Nelson. Just come up on stage.
Oh, whoever the chick
Remember
is.
that guy who works for Zynga now? Pff, what a dick!
You know, it's actually a chick who took.
Who did a comic about that?
Doesn't matter.
Control-Delete did a comic about that. It's like this dude, there's like a small fire on this ship with an Xbox flag, and he like jumps off and he's like, "See you later, fuckers!" And there's like this tiny ship with a
Zynga
Zynga
bot.
flag that's getting eaten by the Kraken.
Sounds about right. But yeah,
Apparently 3 big heads of Zynga. Zynga. Whatever. They left
Bazinga?
in the last
Shut your
month or
fucking
so.
mouth.
Really?
When whatever his name
Matrock.
joined. Yeah.
It's like,
Poison!
shot him!
Just like hiding under their Zynga desks.
I can just imagine that.
He's just like walking the office saying, "Guys, anyone here?"
It's like that
If
scene.
we don't
from,
breathe, ass.
It's like the Raptors.
Matrix sees through movement. You stay completely still. You can't get.
Shoot her!
Matrix kill.
Just reminds me of either Jurassic Park or that scene in Amazing Spider-Man, where Gwen's hiding in a locker with the neogenic recombinator, and then the lizard is just going, and the creepy ass piano.
Oh yeah, the piano, the shitty like piano.
That was
Well,
kind of out of place.
They couldn't play the piano. They just like.
It was I think it was really out of place as well.
Clipping like strings out of the back of a piano.
Yeah.
That was sounded more like. But that is also with the Xbox One thing. Heavy rumor, which is definitely more than likely not going to happen, like at all. They say
We'll talk about it.
The T-Rex box.
yeah, but they
said
they're going to drop the price to $399 if they forego the Kinect 2, which will not happen.
Get rid of that?
Yeah, like if
Yeah, that seems doubtful.
Really have it as a separate package, so you can get the Xbox One and get the Kinect 2.
Maybe they'll release different versions.
I kind of want it now.
You want the Kinect?
Yeah, I don't know.
Nah.
I just
Then I can
want
play Star Wars Kinect.
I just want to
Backwards
talk.
compatibility.
I never bothered. Again, it was
Do
useful, useless to me, so I don't really have a drive to get one.
I like the whole gestures shit if it works.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, it's cool, yeah, but I don't really care.
Yeah.
And that is how you use cats.
Oh, it stopped.
Looks like Manebe Totoro.
Sure.
I want to see that film.
Speaking of Miyazaki films,
Ghibli.
We
we
were
need
gonna
to go see. What's it called?
up on Poppy Cliff, I think
Poppy
it's called.
Hill.
Poppy Hill.
It's a Ghibli film.
Yeah.
Seeing it.
New Miyazaki thing. It's
I
at the
wanted to-
Electric
I wanted to go see it at the Electric
Where's the electric?
in town.
in town. It's kind of close to Nostalgia.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we went to see fucking.
What,
We went to
In
see
my
Now
defense,
You See Me.
I thought we were going
What,
to see
sorry?
World's End.
We went to see Now You See Me. We were going to see at World's End, but we were too
went
late
to see World's End,
Yeah.
but we ended up seeing Now You See Me.
with half
Stephen Strange one.
with half speakers in the cinema, which was nice. Which
So
was
it's only
always
on one
good.
side.
Yeah, so it was mono.
So my left ear, your left ear enjoyed it completely.
On the upside, I did get to have a Subway.
Nice. I've had burritos in like the past 2 days. It was great.
You getting fat, Lawrence?
Yep. Yeah. So this is going to deteriorate into abusing me about my weight, which I'm not comfortable with.
No, I think we should talk about
I think we should talk about the fact that I have to wait till summer 2015 for Star Wars.
No. Now You See Me.
We'll do that after the break.
It was meh.
It was very
Done.
meh.
Let's go.
Meh, done,
It was
okay.
alright. Mark Ruffalo was a hell of a twist. Spoiler.
Because Mark Ruffalo.
The
But
last
yeah,
fucking 5 minutes, yeah.
again, we'll come back for comic talk afterwards.
Fatty fat fat.
Fat fucker.
Fatty fat 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 fat. Are you angry, George?
I was angry earlier.
Are you angry?
Oh, he's actually recording now. Yay! I would appreciate if you stopped.
Caught now in session.
Cheers.
Order!
Cheers.
Order! Order!
Cool.
Order in the podcast recording room that's not my dining room.
Yes, order in the podcast room.
I don't like that on merch when they put the
Yeah,
actual
I hate
logo
that.
on.
Yeah, we
Like
are.
M7 and then putting Mass Effect on
Yeah.
Yeah, we're back
Aperture
for the second
Portal.
half.
For the second half of 10 minutes.
For the
10
portal,
seconds.
Portal, you did mention Portal just a second ago.
Yep.
When I was at work, there was a dude who had the Aperture logo in blue.
Like wristband.
No,
That's it.
tattooed in blue and orange, and it's been a long time tattooed in blue and orange above it.
If it was just black, that'd be better. But
I thought it was pretty cool. I was like,
Yeah.
dude, like that tattoo? He's like, yeah. And his girlfriend goes like, you're like the second person who's noticed that. I was like,
was your
Saw a
girlfriend
guy
hot?
once that had
No, really.
Aperture on one wrist
No,
and
I'm
then
not,
Black
like-
Mesa on the other.
yeah, that's cool. Like she was like a big chick, and I'm not necessarily into that. So to each their own, I suppose.
When you go against fat people, Lawrence.
Nothing against fat
You're
people.
fat. You should.
Oh dear. Nothing
I
against
can't-
fat people.
I can't remember
but
if
it
we
does nothing
recorded
for me.
that.
Lawrence, self-loathing will get you nowhere.
Yes, let's go
Lawrence
on.
is not actually fat.
Yes.
Kinda is, but don't tell him we said anything.
So, with comics, what's been going on? Well, in fact, let's talk about Collider while it's on my mind. Please, called Collider. Yeah, Collider. So it's a comic recently came out from Vertigo.
Matt bought the last one,
We were in the comic shop.
and I was like, "Have you seen Collider?" And he was like, "Yep, mine." Fucking piece of shit.
One left on the shelf. It all happened in slow motion. I reached for it and Chris was like, what?
I literally had like a half an hour conversation with Dave, my bud Dave.
Best friend Dave.
Best friend Dave. No,
Best friend
you know,
Dave.
you know the guy that works at the comic book store? Cool guy.
Oh yeah, cool guy.
Yeah.
Cool guy Dave. Yeah.
Cool guy Dave.
Yeah.
What's up, Dave?
Literally having a half an hour conversation about that comic. Went downstairs to buy it, and I was like, "Oh, he was talking about Collider upstairs," and he goes, "Yeah, I know."
LOL.
Just like rolled it up and put it in his back pocket.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
and I
you're-
stole it.
You're the worst
I didn't
person.
steal it.
You're the worst
I
in
paid
the
for it. I paid good money for it.
Good.
Paid good money for that expensive imported paper.
So it's interesting.
Import paper.
Really, I think.
Oh,
Because like
fucking hell, just sat on my foot. That hurt.
it's in a world where physics
Gone wild.
goes crazy. Because
Physics gone wild. Woo!
like
It's
with
just like an atom flashing in boots.
so within like the first couple pages even there is a pitch. There's this monologue going on, and there's this guy just throwing eggs. It says 9,099 times whatever eggs will break, and he's just throwing eggs, and they're just spinning and not breaking. Dropping. But either way,
Most of them smash, some of them bounce and just stay.
which I
Even
think,
though physics dictates that it should smash.
yeah, which I think is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a cool idea. My
Like-
favourite part of the entire comic is when that person rings up rings 911. And they say, "Oh, what's the nature of your emergency? Fire,
Physics.
ambulance, police, or physics?"
Physics.
That's when you realise this is going to be a thing, and it's funny. Well, the main character, which I assume he's going to be, he's a bit of a ladies' man.
Yeah.
'Cause, like
He gets old woman pussy. He gets your old woman's granddaughter
niece,
pussy.
and then he.
And then he gets nurse pussy.
That's funny.
Nice pussy.
That's literally like he gets a wound to the head, right? And he goes to the doctors, and then he goes to the nurse. Are you gonna hurt me again? And she goes, "That depends." I was like,
None of you want me to.
"Oh my!" It's like this dude gets all the pooty tang.
Pooty tang.
Boom tang.
But again, this is like a first issue.
Yeah, it's just kind of establishing the world, really.
It's just basing it on, which is still a pretty cool idea. Like I want
I
again.
think it's an ongoing series.
I hope it is. I wouldn't mind if it's limited, if they write it well, because I do like limited series.
You need to stop eating.
Yeah, you seriously need to stop eating.
Really? I mean, yeah, he needs to stop eating. You don't need to fucking confiscate it.
Chris, put that shit back over.
No,
Oh,
it's done.
You'll get it
now.
back at the end of the lesson.
It's done.
Just get your phone next time. Ass jack.
Ass Jack.
But basically, it was pretty cool. And then speaking of limited series, A vs X concluded last week.
Cool.
It's like, the last issue should pretty much be named "What If Magneto Got the Phoenix Force."
Oh, thanks for spoiling it for anyone who hadn't read it.
Oh, it's on the cover.
Is it?
Literally, you on the cover is the X-Men. A vs.
Show me.
Okay, fine, I will.
Show me.
The Avengers and everyone is on one side, and Magneto with like in Phoenix gear is like. With that exact face, but yeah, it's pretty cool because at the end of issue 3, Hope gets the Phoenix Force, and she's with Magneto, and Magneto is pretty much manipulating her, so she will wipe
I
out.
thought Magneto wasn't a villain anymore.
No, he's not a villain, but he still upholds his views upon
Sex slave.
He's still using villainous way.
No, he still holds his views upon like Homo superior is the superior race, and
kills humans.
he doesn't kill humans, but he just upholds the whole thing. But now he has the
And
Phoenix
now he's using the Phoenix Force to be a villain.
to be a villain. Yeah.
So he's still a villain.
No, have you not been aware of the X-Men comics in the past few years? He's
No, I haven't. I don't read X-Men. I got sick of the. Oh, it's like racism. You get it?
But let me tell
After
you.
5 issues.
Well, let me tell you, Magneto has not been a villain for a good few years. In fact, since
They should
Since,
rename it X-Metaphors.
since
Get it? Hopes like Jesus. Get it? The X-Men are like...
anytime you mention a comic series, you always get your balls busted over it.
Just fucking with you, dude.
No,
I don't give a shit about the X-Men.
oh man, you get your every time. But like, let me show you this cover. Where is
That
it?
is your out.
What?
That is your way to get out of arguments. I'm just fucking with you, man.
I don't give a fuck about the X-Men. I don't care. I've read a couple of comics.
Doesn't matter.
It didn't, like...
Doesn't
Interest
matter.
me
I'm not
at
talking
all.
about X-Men. It's just everything.
Yeah.
Everything you could slightly get embarrassed about. You're like, no, I was just joking with you.
That is it there. See? So
It looks kind of like Onslaught, but with gold
So, like-
and human skin.
but it's obviously the Phoenix Force. If you, in context, it's obviously he's got the Phoenix Force.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, Magneto should be renamed. What if Magneto gets the Phoenix
How
Force?
long has it been going on, man?
It's just
A versus X.
it's just a what if. A vs X concluded last year. maybe.
Yeah, that whole like cover thing where it's like A, X. It's either versus or plus. That's been going on for
A plus X is the
ages.
aftermath. Yeah.
That's been going on for so long.
Probably either concludes or concludes at the beginning of Infinity.
They should rename the entire series Marvel Team Up. And just have superheroes team up. Just turn into a team up.
A vs X.
No, A plus
Plus
X
X even.
should be turned into Marvel Universe Team
I
Up.
don't like the cover.
hmm.
It just looks naff.
I know, it's the fact that it's the same
The
kind of
design,
thing.
yeah, the design of it's just kind of naff.
Yeah. But speaking of team ups, Superior Spider team up.
Oh fuck! I didn't read that.
No, that's cool.
I
Guess
don't
we
really
just won't
care.
talk about it again.
For another week.
I was gonna read it last week, and then you were like, "Yeah, I didn't read it, so we can't talk about it last week." Just fucking spoil it. I don't care anymore.
Fine. So like,
I read the first.
Otto
Ages
kicks the
ago.
shit out of a bunch of Avengers, and then they try and fight, and they finds out Carrion, a clone of the Jackal, was in Hyperion, so he uses a gun to blow it out of Hyperion. Hyperion's like, what?
Your
Then
voice-
Carrion goes back to the Jackal and a bunch of other clones of Miles Warren, and he's like, it's simple. We kill the SpiderMan, because Jackal's already a Joker clone. And then it flashes to the Spider-Man who's under Central Park or something, and he says, I'll need a team, and he's got like a bunch of villains in there, like Mysterio, the Chameleon,
yeah,
Shocker I think was in there.
yeah. Let's roll back a bit.
Your voice did not change tone at all. It was just smooth sailing
So like,
throughout the whole
let's
thing.
start it back a bit. When it started off,
Have you read it?
Yeah.
Okay.
that's why I brought it up.
Okay.
So
Well, you both
Fuck
kinda did.
Chris.
well, at the beginning of the story, it's you just see Spider-Man going around taking out villains like
Daredevil.
that.
Punches Dagger right in the face.
Yeah, he just like I think they're,
Literally punching women in the face.
like they're playing off the people disliking Superior Spider-Man very well. Because when I first started reading that, I was like, "What are you doing? Why are you being such a butt to everybody?"
Is it doing the thing I kind of predicted? That it's
No.
just going to turn into Otto?
No.
again? No?
It started like that. That's what I thought this
They
was.
tease you, making you think that that's
Right.
This is what I thought it was going
He
to be.
will eventually.
Because that's when, because there's a point where Captain America goes, well, after all these months and after the whole fiasco that happened where we called him and we thought nothing was wrong, we need to take him down. Avengers assemble. So I'm like, yes, they're gonna kick his butt. They're gonna. I was
I
like,
knew they weren't going to. I knew there
But-
was going to be some.
and then that twist of Carrion possessing people happened. I was like, oh my god, I was so wrong. That was a great plot device, in my
I
opinion.
don't know. I still think he was an asshole about it.
Yeah, he was, but like they're playing off the dislike of the change between Peter and Otto very, very well, and I
Yeah.
did like that.
I guess.
And then when it came to the whole I need a superior team, I was like, what are you doing? Why did he think that he can reform criminals because he has become reformed through a body snatch?
Makes sense.
He hasn't really become reformed though. He's doing it because, well, he has to. Otherwise, people will figure it out.
I suppose, but
And
like
he'll lose his freedom.
I guess, but like
Makes sense.
It doesn't
he's
feel
not,
like
he's not going on like well,
In
he's
his
killing people.
rules, it's
He's
either
blind.
kill him or change him. Then
it doesn't feel like he's doing it because great responsibility. It feels like he's doing it because
he can.
because what do you call it? He's living in the shadow of Peter Parker, but constantly trying to be bigger than the shadow.
Yeah,
If that makes any sense.
I get that, but I don't like that idea. I just want to see where it goes and see if it. I want to know, will it blow up in his face?
I hope so. It's kind of going over the top now as well. You've read Superior Spider-Man, the latest.
14, yeah.
He's got his army of arachnauts and spiderlings.
Yeah, it's that fucking massive.
You mean his thugs?
Yeah, his minions,
That
literally minions.
that look like octopus, like they got the mask and stuff, and that big thing. He just looked like a giant octopus. It didn't
It was meant to be a
look like-
spider.
Yeah, I know what it's meant to be, Lawrence.
I'm just saying, he can probably make web shooters, right?
Yeah, maybe.
Why doesn't he give his minions web shooters? Clearly, he has.
Because he wants to be superior.
Oh, of course.
It's the answer to everything of that series now. He wants to be superior. So
Sounded like he said subpar.
Subpar.
He wants to be subpar.
It's
The opposite of superior.
subpar Spider-Man rap.
From this day forward, I'll be known as Subpar Spider-Man.
That's what happens when God, it's a minor character.
Dr. Sinister? Oh, come on, he's like
it's
B-list.
what happens when J. Jonah Jameson's dad takes
Ha!
over Spider-Man mind
That's clever.
and he uses the J. Jonah Jameson bot to go into his brain, see his consciousness.
Yep, that would definitely be subpar for
And
sure.
Otto's like, no, in an old body again, but at least I get to bang Aunt May.
Ew.
Ew.
Which is even
Dude.
grosser because Octavius once had a thing for Aunt May.
Say what?
That's why it's gross.
That's on so many levels, that's gross.
Why did he age so fast before
I
the
don't
last
know.
couple of episodes?
Maybe he got beaten up a bunch of times. Pretty sure
'Cause
he died once as well.
Again, cause comics.
There was a female Doc Ock for a while as well.
Wasn't that 2099?
Yeah.
No, it was,
I mean, it was 2099, but
It was in Secret War.
cool. Yeah, I think I remember it, actually.
Yeah, I'd say what's something I read, but I want you should read because it's getting better. Fearless Defenders.
Yeah. I don't know. You told me about the first issue and I was like, is it just going to be lesbian fan service or something?
No, it's like they
It's
moved.
more than that.
They've moved
Yeah.
so past that. Like that happened in like the first issue. I was kind of like, well, okay then, ha 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 ha. If they play on that too much, I'm just gonna get bored. But they didn't. They actually developed these characters really well. Because Misty Knight is a decent character, and then Danny Moonstar, I've read of her. She's pretty cool. Because I read, was it? I can't remember what her X-Men team was. She wasn't with
Exiles.
It wasn't Exiles, man. Let it go.
No, I'll let it go when Chris lets go of Firefly. That's not an insult on you. That's just saying, if Chris doesn't want to let go of Firefly, I don't have to let go of
Let it go,
Exiles.
Chris.
It's not like a not let go.
Yeah, but you
It's
still...
just a shame.
Yeah, it's a shame that it got cancelled, right?
Yeah.
And it's a shame that Exiles got cancelled. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Only with
It's-
a TV show.
It's not like every day I'm thinking, oh man, Fox, what did you do?
Yeah, me neither. I'm not
Fox
cursing
Kids, where are
Marvel
you?
every day for cancelling Exiles.
But like, going back to the Fearless Defenders, the latest issue was another development issue, because they reached an end of an arc where they had to get gather. Well, Valkyrie had a mission from the All-Mother to gather Shrine Maidens.
Yeah, Odin's not the boss anymore.
No, because Asgard is now Asgardia and it's hovering over somewhere in Earth. I can't remember what.
Boston?
Think so. Can't remember where.
That was where it was in like Siege and stuff.
Yeah, and I think it's still there. But yeah.
Wait, the whole of Asgard.
Well, a fraction of it,
Right, I was going to
and they
say.
call it Asgardia. And Valkyrie was given a she was given a mission to go find Shrine Maidens to protect against the Doom Maidens, which was being gathered from the Lefay. But she got really complacent about it, and then it led way for Lefay to gather her, do what she needs to do. And then the Doom Maidens got loose, and it turns out that Valkyrie was Rage of the Doom Maidens, so she ended up doing something which was not pleasing to most of the team, which led her to being outcast. And then this last issue was her trying to rectify that. Well, she did, but it's an interesting way how they do it. No lesbian fan service, Matt. So yeah, I think it's something you should read because it's fun. Did you read the Arsenal DC Presents? Shut up.
No, I keep meaning to go and find it and read it.
It's pretty cool. Arsenal got caught wind of Killer Croc being caught in some trouble in China. So it's like, since I owe him, I'll go and help him out.
Buy him a beer.
So he basically goes over. He gets captured.
Who gets captured?
Harper.
Right.
And gets captured, and he manages to bust out of the cell while they're holding him because he just used a. Oh yeah, he was in a room and this guy was talking to him. He was like, "Do you have a quarter?" And this guy is just trying to threaten him. He was like, "Dude, I really need a quarter right now." So he had his hands behind his back, and he was just, "I need the quarter." So he gets the guy to punch him, and he lifts the thing out of the guy's pocket with his teeth. He goes, "Yeah, I think that's perfect." And then he manages to get his hands. I can't remember if he either flicks it with his teeth. No, it was hands are in front of him. Uses his teeth to kind of flick the quarter at the chains. So he breaks out the chains by doing that. And
wait, excuse me?
He spits a quarter at chains.
He has his hands like in cuffs in front of him, right? He has they're just basically like chain links, and he gets like whatever. I don't know if it's a quarter or whatever the Chinese currency is. Where's Japan, Chris?
Chinese yen.
Ken.
Anyway, so he gets it and he manages to flick it several times so it breaks the chain over a period of time. And he breaks out.
I'm sorry, is this DC Presents Superman or DC Presents Arsenal?
DC Presents Arsenal. Because he says anything can be turned into a weapon and blah 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 blah. And then he basically gets out of that cell, kills loads of dudes with, I think, was it a screwdriver? No, he gets a toolbox. Finds a toolbox and kills everybody with whatever's in the toolbox. And he managed to find a guy.
That's like the theme of the comic, is that anything's
It's like Riddick.
Yeah.
See that cup? I'm gonna kill you with that cup.
Yeah, and then he managed to find this what he thought was Croc, but it wasn't. It looks very similar, but it looks more like a dragon with the whiskers. So, and what he was
the mustache.
The mustache, yeah. And he was being controlled by this shot collar. So he gets managed to get the shot collar after a series of events, and is like, so. Are we going to find out? We're going to defeat these guys. So, the enemy of my enemy is my friend thing. So there's like, just because I owe you, and they kick butt, and then the guy disappears, and he doesn't hear anything about Croc again, but he just realizes, it wasn't Croc, it's just some dude.
Freaking love those bits in Red Hood and the Outlaws where it shows like Arsenal and Killer Croc when they're like, I don't know, rooming together. Where he's like, "You haven't gone to your AA meetings," and he's like, "I don't want to." "You gotta, Roy."
Is Killer Croc a good guy?
No, still that guy, but he has his morals.
Arsenal tried to he went to fight Killer Croc without any weapons or anything, and he was trying to get Killer Croc to kill him because he was so depressed. And Killer Croc was like, "No, man, I don't want that shit on my conscience," and he took him under his scaly wing.
That's kind of adorable.
He's trying to get him back on the up and up.
Was that like a serious thing where they bunked together?
Yeah, not really. They're in the sewer. But
right.
Like the Turtles.
Killer Croc is actually...
Splinter.
What's that?
Leatherback. Leatherhead.
Leatherhead.
Yeah, it's Leatherhead.
Is it Chainsaw?
No, there's a guy called
Leatherhead.
Cool. There's a guy called Leatherhead in the TMNT universe. There's a mutated crocodile.
Literally all of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the beginning is the story of how he gets the mask.
Yeah, it's really fucked up. Have you seen the prequel? I don't know, I can't remember.
Is it the beginning?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. And it's like he's at that family's house or something. and he like takes the face of one of them. Or
Yeah, that's
something. Yeah.
one of them gets
that's-
tied up, and he's like,
Yeah, in the basement, and he's like,
and the girlfriend's underneath him when he's getting his face taken off.
and all the blood's like dripping on her, and then she goes into the back of that pickup or something.
Yeah, that's gross.
Yeah.
I can't remember if she gets away or not.
No.
I suppose it doesn't matter.
She's driving in the pickup, and whatever his name is, Leatherface is in the back, and then you just hear, and it's like off the top of their head.
So what you been reading, Chris?
Nothing.
Because you...
There's nothing.
Thanks, Chris.
There's nothing out.
Yeah,
There's
nothing.
nothing that I get came out.
I'll give you a
Spider-Man
list
didn't
of
come
all
out.
the things I bought last week: Collider, The Wake, which it's okay, yes. The Batman Annual,
Yeah.
which was again okay, yes.
Not much.
Nothing to say about it.
Nothing to write home yet.
Really.
I still need to read Batman Inc. 13 because that's the final of that series. Which had a long time coming as well because I don't think that released for a while.
On hiatus for
Yeah, never ahead.
No, I haven't got anything. Nothing I follow comes out.
I've read East or West 4 now, and it was pretty cool.
Is that the one where
Death kneels to
and
Mal.
War's all like
that was the episode with
The faces, yeah.
Yeah, I see what you're saying with the faces. Those faces are hilarious.
how badass is Death's horse? I know I've said this like so
That's what I imagine that thing is.
It's the sound is no, it's more.
no, I imagine it like the like a really gritty kind of
Yeah.
But they say
You know, like those
boom
weapons
in the
that-
noise.
Shut up.
No.
You know those weapons that like suck in noise so it sounds silent
Yeah.
but loud at the same
Like
time.
that Sonic
So,
what do you call it,
anything
that
from
bomb
Star
thing.
Trek.
Anything from Star Trek.
Yeah,
No,
the-
that like bomb from the from Star Wars episode 2.
Yeah.
That Django effect.
Yeah, in space.
He's like,
Boom. I like that.
yeah.
Yeah. It was cool. I liked you get to finally see what the chick and the dude that are traveling around with Death do now. Like,
oh right, yeah.
like
And they're like spirits and they're like flying.
I think so because like the chick turns into like thousands of
It's like
crows.
yeah, like ravens
Or something, and then the dude just turns into like 3 dogs and just mauls people. And it wasn't as bad as you said. I don't know.
What do you mean?
And like you said, oh, it's bloody and you're not going to read it. When you talked about it a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago, I can't remember.
Watch the podcast. And
Why would I ever remember something I said more than like a day ago?
yeah, but it's not that bad.
Yeah, to be
The
honest.
only part that was really terrible was when
I think with
the
that it's
daughter-
more implied than
it got but the daughter crushes her sister's head.
Yeah.
Oh shit! No, that's the bit I was talking about when fucking Death's wife cuts her dad's head
Shao
off.
Yang.
Yeah, and then it's just like bloody down the stairs. It's
Yeah, that was not a lot of blood. Like the way you say it sound, it was like running with blood in the whole comic, and it wasn't that bad.
no, it was
I
just
don't know, I
that big.
think it's to be fair, I think it's about the same as Saga. Like you said, troll testicles, but that's in like what 2, maybe 3 issues. You
And
get
that's
a
just-
really
And that's just genitals.
yeah, it's not that big a deal.
It's not like
It's not even like
not
I know
close.
they're pus filled and disgusting. but-
gross.
Yeah, but they're like it's in like a couple of times. You see it like 5 times in the space of 3 issues.
Yeah.
It's not that much. It's not enough to say, oh, the series is just like very vulgar and gory.
I
Does he
did.
just
I,
not
Even
wear-
when they go to sextillion,
I
it's
didn't
like-
like that.
it's not that much.
I didn't
It's
know-
a panel with people with boobs in the background.
I'm not saying it's a hideous thing because of that. It's a great series. I love the story, but those
Have you
things.
finished it?
I just had need. I've been reading other things. To be honest,
Read fucking Saga.
I've got 12 to read, and that's it.
Well, read 12 then.
I'll do it.
Good.
Fine.
Good.
Great.
By the way, Chris, you can borrow Saga.
Yeah.
It's good. Like I'm not
I
saying
think I'm just gonna buy the paperbacks or whatever.
I'm like it's not
You can borrow
horrible.
Volume 1.
Yeah, maybe.
And you can buy it if you so wish.
Nah, it's okay. I'll just buy
Yeah.
it. Yeah,
Like
I'll
it
just buy
doesn't. Those things don't destroy. Like it doesn't
I've heard
destroy
nothing
the series.
bad, so
It's a good story. I love the story. I like.
Space Romeo
Hazel.
and Juliet.
I want to know what happens with
There's
Hazel.
more to it.
Yeah, there's
I
like.
mean, the only one who's guaranteed to survive is Hazel.
Yeah.
Because she's the one narrating it. But everyone,
Unless
I
she's
feel
in-
like anyone else could
Is
die.
it like a past?
Unless
sort of
she's-
It's like almost dying.
How I Met Your
entries.
Mother.
No.
It's if anything, it's the first couple of years of my life.
Yeah.
How I met the first couple of years of my life.
Right.
Yeah, that would be the title of the
Which is
sitcom.
pretty much How I Met Your Mother. It's just telling every fucking story that he can.
Yeah.
We've been sitting on this couch.
I've had to shit in a bucket. A fucking bucket.
I've gone through puberty on this couch.
The only woman I've seen is my sister.
And she kind of turns me on. That's weird.
Very. I've managed to. I'm about to read Flash Animal 2, but like I've got to the point where they have Flash versus the Reverse Flash. Oh my.
He's different.
Does he
now,
walk
isn't
backwards?
No.
Yes, he moonwalks everywhere.
Reverse Flash.
No, he does a flash mob in reverse.
I hate you so much. Like I've never been more disgusted at a single human being in my entire life.
The thing is, it's in your head now.
No.
Yep, that's getting repressed.
But it's like it's
Oh my god.
his
Are we recording yet?
I
Or-
can't even fucking.
his costume is pretty cool. It's like now Flash has his red costume, right? Like
Is it black?
not even that. It's like he has a
Is
red.
he naked?
Will you let me explain?
No.
Is he a pig?
Yes, yes, and yes.
Is he Flash Pig?
Oh my goodness. So he has these
Spider
flying-
Flash?
But basically,
Does whatever Spider Flash.
I just find the picture before I knock him out.
He is black.
You fucking liar.
No, you said is his costume the Flash costume but black. I said no because it's not what it is.
Kinda. Oh my
Nothing
god,
like
yes
it.
it is.
No,
That's
those
the
are
Flash costume
plates.
but black.
Oh, dude, is that fucking Ken Rockfort? No. Never mind.
No, those are plate like armor plates almost. That
So there is a human in there.
we assume.
Oh, it's like early days.
Yeah, like very like we see him. You think he is Dr. Elias something or other, the guy who's
Zoom.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
he takes takes a speed force. Well, Flash was getting to a point where when he's running, he's building off speed force, and if he either reaches the amount of speed force build up or reaches a certain speed, he will go too fast and be stuck running forever, or he will die or something. So the Doctor says, "Okay, if you come here, run on this treadmill. When you run, it will just take away the speed force and will store in these containers." And then he takes the speed force energy and says, "Oh, we have free energy for everybody, and the Flash is evil." Blah. And then he disappears, and then the
If he needs the Flash to keep
no, he has enough. Like it's
Oh,
almost
right.
it's pretty much infinite to a point.
right.
And then the Doctor disappears, and the Reverse Flash shows up. So we're like, no, is that like that the guy? Then no, it's not, because they appear in the same panel. And like the way Reverse Flash kills people, see those like black panels on him?
Yeah.
It's like almost like an armor per se, but it's like plates, individual plates.
Per se.
So he draws them out of the person. So like everything he does is in reverse. So he like it's like he puts them in, but he pulls them out from under the skin and puts them onto himself. And it was like,
Oh, is he
Oh.
covered in bone marrow or something?
it could be,
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Is-
Bone marrow extraction.
but like we don't know who he is. We don't know if he's human or what. So, but like it's really cool.
Yeah, he does look pretty badass.
He really does. Like
It's better than
old-
Professor Zoom.
old Reverse Flash.
Mm.
It was just yellow. Like the
Well, it was literally the robot chicken version of him, where it's just he's just like me, but with a reverse color scheme.
yeah.
That's what the reverse.
But they've
Flash
actually
is.
made him look awesome in this.
Yeah.
And then, you need to Teen Titans Kid Flash's story has started to become more like
What, that he was an alien police officer or something.
no. Like he is a criminal of some sort or something. Because in the end of last issue, that this kind of Raven basically just
Is Raven with him now?
Yes, but it's good because
Has Robin banged her yet?
no. Raven comes aboard the team after they defeat Trigon. Gar is on there as well as in Beast Boy.
Yeah, he's orange.
Red. Yeah, same thing, obviously. And Raven just like on the what do they call it? The Titans Titanic, because
Oh, fuck off.
well, they had the Titans Tower, and I needed alliteration, so
They make a joke out of it, though, right? It's not like they don't seriously call it the Titans.
no,
Titanic.
like no,
yeah,
they
it's
don't.
sunk.
No, they don't. They just literally.
Yeah, it's not exactly very good luck, is it?
the Robin has like Red Robin anyway. He like bought this giant boat.
Don't let go, Robin. I love you.
So
Has he said his real name yet? Or are they still calling him Red?
I think I still call him. No, they called him Tim.
Jurek.
So.
It's Chris.
So then Raven comes along, and then at the end they're all on the boat and then Raven basically just spills the beans on everything that's going on with Red Robin and him. He's banked Wonder Girl, and he's kissed Solstice, and Solstice is having a relationship with Kid Flash
Because he's a player.
No, I think he was like under the influence of. When that happened, he was
the
on.
Bat Clan. Fuck women
Batman, Catwoman.
all the time.
Everyone besides
It's just
Batgirl.
the Batcave is a big orgy.
So, like the couples like Batgirl, Superboy and Wonder Girl, they have an argument, and then Kid Flash runs off to his room and stacks things like into the room, barricades himself in the room so Solstice can't get in, and then while Solstice,
Did Red Robin bang Bunker as well or not?
yes, no, he didn't.
Okay.
No, but under the influence, because Red Robin was under the influence of Trigon, he just decided to, I don't know how that came up on him, but he just.
Did Raven say that or as well, or was she just a stirring bitch?
No, she literally says, "Oh, like your team leader brought this all together, and he's the one who defeated Trigon." It's like, oh, since he obviously has the will to resist Trigon, because before the battle, blah 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 blah, and spills everything. And even after he was controlled by Trigon's will to come back, he's a really strong leader. And she just goes away smiling, and she,
Well, see you later.
yeah, pretty much. And then it shows her going into her room, and she's talking to her father, like, well, they've accepted me as one of their own. Now I am. Yeah. So she's basically a mole.
What better way to gain their trust than to out their leader as a total fucking asshole?
Yes. But then with Kid Flash, he's barricading himself into a room, like this vortex opens, and this guy, with, like silhouette almost, just falls out like
Reverse Kid Flash.
No, Bartor, you are now being held for crimes in the future. We've traveled to find you all across timelines. Now we found you. Now you're coming back with us to face justice for your crimes. Like, I don't know what you're talking about.
We
And
saw this moment in time that was called the Titans Titanic, and we thought, wow, that's really gay.
So basically,
We may as well check there.
so he basically gets pulled into this vortex, and he's been sent to the future. And that's, well, we assume anyway.
So the Teen Titans go into the future.
Well, they don't know
Yes,
that. They probably are.
they are. Same.
It's more than likely, but like it's.
Kid Flash, you got Circuit Flash, your Bravo team move to Tango Point.
I like that because like Kid Flash is very enigma is the right word.
No.
Mysterious. Gives character.
Mysterious.
Yeah.
She's mysterious.
Is like because his character was like appeared like first issue, first page. He's exploded in the middle of a field. What we assume is Speed Force, but it's been debunked that he doesn't use a Speed Force in one of the Flash comics. That he destroyed.
The Kid Flash DC Universe presents Kid Flash.
No, not yet. But they had the crossover in Flash where the Flash went to
Kid
find.
Flash, the one from the future.
Yes, Chris.
What's Flash's sidekick?
Kid Flash?
What?
There's different ones. Well, there was. I'm not sure about in the new.
The what? Okay, Teen Titans. What's the main one called?
Which-
Speedy, is it? No, that's right. That's us.
You're thinking of Young Justice, aren't you?
Yeah, that's what I fucking just said.
You said Teen Titans, dumbass.
Oh, fucking same difference.
No, it's not. Anyway, it was.
Answer my question.
I'm getting to that. God, you're thinking of Impulse and Kid Flash.
Bitches, please.
You're thinking of.
So Kid Flash is the regular universe one, or whatever time one.
Go fuck yourself, Lawrence.
Oh, so
Kid Flash. DC Universe presents Kid Flash.
Fine. They did that, but no, you're
The one that dies, and you're like, oh, I like
that's
that guy.
Kid Flash, but
Right.
they
Which
Jesus
Kid Flash? Wally
Right.
West.
Wally.
Yeah. Yeah, because he's constantly
I like
gaily
him.
calling himself the Wall Master.
Yeah, but
He's the only character I liked from that, and they killed him.
well, that was like at the
Well,
very end.
and Arsenal.
They killed him at the very,
Wait,
very end. So.
Which Arsenal?
No, not Arsenal. What's her name? Artemis.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Well, yeah, sure.
They're the only two I liked, and they
I like
killed
Roy
both
Harper.
of them.
Especially in the second, after the time skip.
When he gets his arm.
Time skip was so shit.
Clone Roy Harper then. Who's the better Roy Harper?
Oh,
Which was the original Roy Harper?
The one with the arm.
That's
the
the
original one.
Yeah, I'm talking about the clone. I like the clone more.
Oh, the bitch one.
Yeah.
Right.
No. The fucking dude with the arm is an asshole.
Yeah.
He's a total...
Which one do you like?
I like the clone.
Right.
The one without the arm.
You just said I like the one with the arm
No,
like
I
3
didn't.
times.
He said he liked
I
the one with the clone, and then you like, no, the one with the arm. That's the original. We just basically had a massive loop, but he likes the clone.
I never said that.
But anyway...
I like the one that shoots bows and arrows and
Right.
doesn't use grenade launchers.
The
or
one that
whatever.
was in it for most of it.
And then he has the whole Rise of Arsenal thing.
Yeah.
What did you think of the jump in that?
I didn't like it.
Yeah, I hated it so much.
I liked it.
No, it was awful. It was like
It's the way it was like...
so sudden.
Yeah, it was like one episode, and then
What was this?
bam, time skip.
I'm sure
They didn't
and then
even like have one. I don't know. I guess they show it.
it was the end of a season, and then they did the time skip
Yeah,
at
but
the
like
beginning
if
of
you're
the next
watching
season.
if you're watching the whole thing in one chunk, it makes no sense whatsoever.
Yes, but you have to look at it in context of season and season. Yes, you're watching it in one straight line, but it's still 2 seasons, so yes, it's
Yeah,
going
it
to be a
should
time
still
skip.
make sense though, because it just skipped and they didn't even fucking mention
they
it
don't
until like
reference
15.
it. It's like, and it's not regular Robin. It's Tim Drake now.
It's like
Fuck off.
as soon as it kicks into the thing, it's like Batman 15 hours, and then fucking 8 more episodes,
Yeah.
and then it goes, oh, that's what happened, and then it's not even that good. It's like what the Justice League go and fuck up a
Mind
planet.
control to
Yeah,
mess shit
fuck up a
Yeah.
little planet that who cares about. Yeah, it's crap. It's bull.
I don't know. I don't think it's as good a series as everyone makes out. I think it's alright.
I enjoy the
Don't
series.
get me wrong. I like some of the
I
characters.
fucking hate.
I don't like the time skip, mainly for the reason that they didn't have a great team dynamic to begin with, and
Yeah.
then in the time skip they start to introduce a shitload of more characters
Yeah.
they have to focus on, and they don't have enough time to do it all.
When it's skipped and you see like all the new relationships and blah blah blah, I'm like, what the fuck did that happen? What seriously?
Yeah.
Because in the end of the season that they did the time skip, they didn't even say time skip. They just did it, and you expect to know what the fuck's going on.
Well,
It's the fact that it's not even like, I don't know, it's not like a black screen with 2 years later
They-
on it. They have the scene, and then tiny in the bottom right they say 2 years later.
Yeah, and I don't know if I saw that.
I never glanced at that stuff because it's always like
place or
Yeah.
something.
it's like
But-
dates, and I'm like, oh, desert. No, it's Kandak.
Yeah.
I
But,
didn't pay attention for those.
Yeah, the last of the season was Robin saying something
What
to
happened
Batman.
with
15
15
hours. Batman, 15 hours. And then, like,
It cuts.
15 episodes later, it's like, oh, Batman, those 15 hours. And it's like, what? I don't even remember now. I don't care.
I think they were using the whole little thing and making it a bigger plot device. Like, yes, they had the...
I preferred the original team. They should have kept
Yeah,
them.
they needed more character development for that entire team.
Yeah.
Well, not so much character development, but
Team dynamic.
team development.
Team building.
Because
Miss Martian
like-
can go fuck herself, though.
yeah, that she's a total bitch in the second season, which is unbelievable because
Yeah.
she's so nice.
Yeah.
Well, she's annoying in both seasons, but at least she's annoying and nice in the first season.
Well, she's naive, I'd say.
Yeah, she's not even like a slight. I don't know. And there's like a couple of bits that show that she's still a good person.
She's kind of like a villain in the fucking second season. Or whatever.
Yeah, I
Time
just-
skip.
I don't believe that she would have done that to Superboy. It just.
What was it?
She tried to mind wipe him.
No, she just tried to read his mind. That was it.
No, because she started to use her powers really violently to like liquefy minds on a regular basis.
Yeah.
And then Superboy didn't like it, so she tried to erase the idea that he didn't like it from his memory.
Jeez.
But it
which
didn't
is,
work.
No, because he noticed the touch of your mind on
The
mine.
presence thing. Or
Yeah, you managed to...
It is a really dramatic scene, but I don't believe that Miss Martian would have done something like that. It just seems...
out of character.
Yeah.
On a
completely.
whole, I don't like that series. I couldn't finish it.
I haven't finished the second season, to be honest.
I like this ending.
I prefer the first season, if anything.
Because I like the
I just-
introduction of the Reach, so...
It's alright, and then it just...
No.
I liked Superboy, to be honest. Because I never...
No,
cared.
no.
I never cared about Superboy.
Yeah.
If you don't know who it is, it's probably no North. Just skip to that.
There was a thing on the internet where he was out of work for a time, and he came on a piece of cover saying, "Will voice Superboy for food."
No.
Just funny. But
need to be
but
good.
really quickly, Red Hood, the recent issue. I'm sorry, but Cheshire is scary hot. She is like creepily hot.
Yeah,
Can
my
see it.
hat senses are tingling.
Like she comes out of that thing like through. I think was it like a dojo or something? She comes out from killing those. You killed all my students. Well, get better students. And she'll like put on this hat. No, you're not the hat type. I'm like, I don't know why I'm attracted to you. You're scary.
Yeah, Cheshire's kind of weird, but
Like-
she's a cool character. The only bit of the new Red Hood and the Outlaws I don't like is the bit at the very end when Arsenal's all like Liefelding it up with billions of
Oh, that
guns
was
on
cool.
it.
Can you find a
Bulging.
picture?
I thought it was cool.
Try,
But like basically because Jason has been not
Of Cheshire, not the Liefeld thing.
Oh,
I don't care about that.
but like Jason's had his mind wiped and he gets taken in by these League of Assassins and he goes to Rajal.
Wait, he Red Hood.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It goes and taken by these League of Assassins goes to Ra's al Ghul's city, like the crime city or
Yeah.
something. And Starfire and Roy split up to go and help him get out. And Roy sided with these guys where it's like if they get into that place, they will be unstoppable and blah 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 blah.
Right.
And then Roy managed to almost get in at the end. Last page is Roy with like all these guns, with like I'm coming for you, buddy boy. And like, it's like they call him like in next issue
They call him
it
Arsenal for a reason.
I was like, yeah.
Yeah, it's cool and everything, but he just... If you've ever read, like, Youngblood or any Liefeld comic, you'll know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
He just looks so
Out of proportion.
stupid, yeah, like...
What is Cheshire in this then? Because I know
She's like she was in Young Justice. She's an assassin also, and
working for who?
they're just with that League of Assassins
Whoa,
thing.
what's up with her stomach?
It's like armor.
Oh, okay. I can't
But like
see
she has
very
these tattoos and stuff on her, and like they're hinting so much at them Ryan and her going to get together.
Yeah, they're gonna bang.
They eventually like he's
well.
like
Have they not had a baby yet?
no, this is like the first time they've met in this universe, and they're hinting at it so heavily.
Yeah.
Like anytime they come together, she's like, "Oh, I like you. I like."
When
your
did they bang before then?
Previous universe.
Ages ago,
Yeah.
back when he was with the Teen Titans.
Yeah.
Well, the Titans at the
And
time.
they've just got that. Wait, hang on.
Back in the old universe, Roy was with the Titans and they banged and
Had a
had a
baby.
baby called Leanne.
Yeah, and like every time they're together, each other, like he's kind of, you can tell he's weirdly turned on by her,
Yeah.
but she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna do horrible things to you." I was kind of like,
Yeah.
"Oh,
Poison and shit. And
like I'm gonna use all 10 of my poison nails on you." I was kind of like, I don't know why I find this attractive. But let's end on that note before we go spiraling out of control once
before
more.
you embarrass yourself anymore with your weird BDSM poison shit.
Yeah. So. Yep. So let's end with a bit of shameless whoring. We have our Saints Row 4 Idle Thumbs. Saints Row 4. Saints Row 3 Idle Thumbs coming out soon, we hope. Which me and Chris recorded.
A couple of days.
Give me some time, man.
I said soon.
I've never edited anything before in my entire
What-
life.
what
You need
part
to give
of-
me some time.
What part of soon?
Yeah, soon indicates like
Couple of days.
yeah, or like maximum 2 weeks.
Fine, there you go. 2 weeks. That won't take you 2 weeks.
Plus, you're gonna have to give it back to us to put it on the internet because.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would agree.
Yeah. Again, that won't take too long, but yeah, we got that coming up. What else we got working on?
If we can get the Dazzle working, hopefully I'll record some PS2 50 cent bulletproof with Andrew.
Oh, that's going to be the best. Cannot wait for that. And anything you're working on, Chris?
Worked anything more into Colorado?
No, yeah, I haven't had time.
No. No.
Had no time and there's time crunch and.
Oh, releases. I forgot releases.
Nah, forget about it.
Eh.
Just save them like really quickly.
So releases: Earth 215, Green Lantern 23, All New X-Men 15, Avengers AI 2, Cable and X-Force 12, Iron Man 14, Hawkeye 11, Superior Spider-Man 15, Superior Foes of Spider-Man 2, Emerald City of Oz 2, COD.
Oh yes, got it, yeah.
Yes! And COD Black Ops 2 Vengeance is out on Steam. Divinity Dragon Commander, Rise of the Triad, and Narco Terror.
East of West 5.
I didn't see it. If it was on there,
East of West 5.
Image Comics.
if it was there, I would have said anything.
East of
But
West
that
5.
is it. If you want to see more of us, you can like us on Facebook.
Subscribe to the podcast.
Subscribe to us on YouTube.
East of West 5.
Like and subscribe. Find us on Tumblr. Follow us there for all our news and thoughts
Motion.
and stuff.
Yellow stuff.
All of our yellow stuff. Links in the description. Have a good night and
Let's see what we
goodbye.
got in the fridge. Sunny D, some juice and yellow stuff.